Guys, welcome back to my channel, Keyboard Kings. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Rii RK100 gaming keyboard and doing a quick unboxing. So if you're a gamer that's on a budget, it can be hard to find a decent keyboard. You might actually find that the Rii RK100 is actually what you're looking for. It's actually really cheap, but for the price, it's actually not a bad keyboard. So in this video, I'm going to be going over this keyboard and looking at all the specs and exactly how good it is. The keyboard is definitely an entry-level keyboard. There's nothing crazy about it. It's plastic and it's not super high quality. It is high quality, but it's not. It does have a little bit of a flex when I bend it like this, but it's relatively solid, especially for it being a plastic keyboard and being super cheap. But overall, it's really not that bad of a keyboard, and it also offers decent enough programmability to do what you want to do. The keycaps themselves are pretty high quality as well. They're smooth ABS style keycaps. The legends on this keyboard, you can feel them a little bit, like they're slightly risen off the keycaps, very slightly. The prints on all these keycaps they're all centered and they look nice. And this keyboard also has RGB, and you can choose from 3 different backlighting colors. And to change the color of the light, there's just a single button right there that you press that will change the color. However, the RGB on this keyboard isn't as great as other keyboards. I mean, what do you really expect from a cheap keyboard like this? It's not bad, but it's not amazing. These rubber dome switches are like one of the most quiet switches that I've ever typed on. Like, there's pretty much no sound at all. There's a slight tactile bump on these switches, so you can feel when you're typing the switch, you can feel when it reaches the bottom. It's not smooth like a linear switch. There's a slight tactile bump. So if that's something that you want, and this keyboard does offer that. The keyboard cable is insulated. It's about 6 foot in length. It's not a braided power cable. It's just a standard cable, what you would expect from pretty much any normal electronic. Nothing write home about. So some of the features that this keyboard has is it's dust resistant. The great thing about the keys is that they're slightly raised, so if any dust or anything gets inside of there, it's super easy to just get an air duster, blow them off, clean them, and if they do come out, you can easily pop the keycaps out and clean inside there as well. Another feature is, like I said, the smooth and quiet keys, also the LED backlighting, Another great feature of this keyboard is its low price point, so it's one of the cheapest keyboards, gaming keyboards that you can get on the market. It's also a full-size keyboard, so if you want to have the function rows and the numpad, then you're going to get that with this keyboard. And also this keyboard has rubber feet on the bottom to make it slightly more ergonomic and flip those up, and it just helps with your wrist. The cheaper keyboards, a downfall that they have is they don't have the multimedia keys such as play, pause, stuff like that. This keyboard doesn't have its own dedicated multimedia keys, but they do have multimedia keys on the function row, and you can access those keys by pressing the function button right there. Pressing that function button will turn the F row into your multimedia keys. So if that's something that you want in a keyboard, thankfully this keyboard has that. So a couple of things that I don't like about this keyboard is the lighting is pretty low. So the RGB on this keyboard is not very great, and it's compared to other keyboards. RGB is something that you're really into, you're going to be disappointed with this keyboard. Like all membrane keyboards, this is not a mechanical keyboard. It's marketed as a gaming keyboard. In my opinion, if you want a gaming keyboard, you should get a mechanical keyboard. However, if you're on a budget and you can't afford a $50 or $100 mechanical keyboard, then this is a great option. It's actually not bad. And then also another drawback, again with the RGB, is that it only offers 3 color options with the RGB. So the backlighting on this one has red, blue, and purple, and so it's not quite RGB, it's just LED backlighting at this point. So how does the Rii RK100 compare to the K09 and the K18? So compared to the K09, the features and what they offer is actually pretty similar, but the K09 is actually more expensive. So I think you're getting a better deal with this keyboard. But compared to, say, the K18 or other keyboards, those ones actually offer a lot more features, but they're also priced at a higher price point. So just looking at some frequently asked questions, one of them was, what are Rii keyboards and are they any good? So Rii Tech was founded in 2009 and has been manufacturing keyboards for quite a while, and you get a great bang for your buck. Another question is, how do you change the color of your Rii keyboard? So changing the color of your Rii keyboard is simple. There's just a button at the bottom. You just press that. It changes between their usually 3 options. It's not as customizable as other keyboards where they usually have more options. This one only gives you 3 options, but yeah, you just press that button there and that's how you change it. Another question is, how do you put the Rii keyboard in pairing mode? Well, the keyboard is a wired keyboard, so it's not like you have to put it in pairing mode for a Bluetooth connection. But if you're wondering if you have to install any types of hardware or software or anything, you shouldn't have to. You should just plug the cord into the PC. It should automatically install anything that it needs for the keyboard to run, and it should just be a simple plug and play. You shouldn't have to put it in any sort of pairing mode or download any sort of software. So in conclusion, I think this is a very great budget option keyboard. If you're looking to spend like 20 bucks on something just so you can start using your computer to just do whatever you need to do, then I would definitely look at this keyboard. However, if you have a higher budget, so you can go up to 50 or 60 bucks, I would definitely look around for something else, because while this keyboard is good for price, it's definitely not what I would consider a great keyboard. It does what it needs to do. It's got all the keys that you need. It functions good, but other than that, there's not a whole lot to say about the keyboard. So if you do want this keyboard, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box down below where you can purchase it from Amazon. If you like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and leave a comment what you think about this keyboard and if you think it's worth the money. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to Keyboard King.